That one's got boo on it, certainly is a big boo in this Norfolk, UK. And certainly no red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, no Black Cat Copycat, Black Cat of Burston, Son of Sam, Sandringham serial killer here. Again, no alley cat, no wild cat. And I did used to have a good old grey Volvo estate, 960, 6'6" in the back, with the seats down, all curtained out, whilst my home on wheels. Again, no Black Wizard here, a Volvo estate, no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B. Sandringham serial killer, and a very good film. Pledged Jack Nicholson, giant of a man called the Wizard, ride and reigned in a black Volvo estate, abducting children and young girls. But no Black Panther serial killer here. Rich Boys Loft Party, Human Hunting Party. Their High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Find, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine, the word that came off. The Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfields, laid and clear. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. So no red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. All in the bag in this Norfolk, UK, and again they will pay to make you disappear. Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragons, that one had Run on it, and 24. Very good film Split, where the lad has 24 split personalities, and the 24th personality is the Beast, and the Beast is taller. No hosts for the Beast here, and they certainly do hunt more than birds of prey on the Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfields. That one's got 23 and Lie on it, that's a big monster lie. Very good film, Jim Carrey, number 23. But no mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed, Jekyll and Hyde. Number 21 or number 23, serial killer. That's Lulu, Witchy Woo, the neighbour's cat. So no Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, this shooter. Again, a High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Find, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. Simon Bailey Done Crying, his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective, and that one also had 24 on it. So plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. Their High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Find, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. This Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob, all their cronies, spies and informers, pushing all their mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats in this Norfolk, UK. Again, they will pay to make you disappear. That one's got Bluff on it, local bonbons. There's one big monster con, one big monster Bluff. It's also got Lock on it. And I'll certainly set you up as a red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, to get you done in or boxed up, locked up. Throw away the key, and 7 2s on the gold one. 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses in this Norfolk, UK. They want everyone to believe are true, but never the case 39 on all accounts. Again, more bogus diagnosis than on Jack the Ripper, who they've now identified, apparently, using new DNA technology. But no Norfolk Jack the Kipper, Sandringham serial killer, Black Wizard terrorist, this shooter, I really don't think so. So when you do find yourself in a golden circle, golden dragon, precision engineered, clockwork orange, golden squeeze, then it's time to follow your golden compass. And one big assassin in this, riding round in a black Ford Focus. Can see Paul and Sarah This waterfront inn. Everyone's drunk from that poison chalice. And that was a Suzuki Jeep. Again, there was mention of a Suzuki Jeep, trials bike, pickup trucks, human hunting parties, Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields, Prince of Darkness, ET Hybrid Host, Red Dragons, SS Sandringham Wolf Pack, Wolverton Wood Farm Cottage, Hunting Lodge, human hunting parties. Now if you look up the video, Spare Murder, Johnny Botwright, I did put a white Suzuki Jeep in the video. So plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, and certainly not mine, castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates. And as always, no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here, Black Wizard terrorist, this shooter, certainly wasn't me. Again there, High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. Again you can see Disco and Road Assassins for details, all full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis, and 21 on that one. So Rich Boys Loft Pie, Human Hunting Pie, there, High Royal Blue Crime. New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. 666 on the black one. There's a big 666 Monster Fix in Norfolk, UK. No Black Wizard, Sandringham serial killer here, terrorist, this shooter, I really don't think so. This Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob, and all their cronies, spies and informers pushing all their mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapo, it's the local Nazis. Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde toast plainclothes lover, not true detective. And again, all to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, certainly not mine. Again, Prince of Darkness, ET Hybrid Host, Red Dragons. So no Black Cat, Copycat, Black Cat of Burston, Son of Sam, Sandringham serial killer here, really don't think so. And as always, you can see Burston Mill, Pages and Co. Disco and Road Assassins, Dis Woodyard, Parish Fields, Not So Healthy Centre. They are all related. One big black axe hatchet job, saw trap in Dis Norfolk, UK. Ian Hunley just had his head split open with a big metal spike that has just died. The Sower murders, 50 miles from here, 2 young girls. So Norfolk Coppers, boys in blue. There's plenty of people who like to split my frame fixed head. Again, Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, it's the local mob. All their cronies, spies and informers. And as always, pushing all their mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats in Dis Norfolk, UK. And that one's got a Zell on it. Very good film, The Fallen, Denzel Washington, based on actual events. When a very deadly serial killer demon spirit goes from host to host. And no host for a Zell here, no Black Panther. Serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. No Black Cat Copycat, Black Cat of Burston, Son of Sam. Sandringham serial killer here. That is the neighbour's cat, Lulu, Widgy Woo. You know, don't you, Lulu? And you could have seen Ma Jezebel, Cruella de Vil, Lizzie the Lizard, now Depart, Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, Saxe Coburn Goffer, Windsor SS. Could have seen the Druid May Queen, number 10, Dickhead and Co. at Scotland Yard. Though Cressor Dick did get the sack, did get dicked off. You can see Keir Starmer and the Labour loonies for details. And all coming out in the Epstein files. And 4 Facebook accounts burnt down this week for exposing the truth that the corrupt powers to be do not want you to know, do not want you to see. Rich boys love pie, human hunting pie. Their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plain clothes lover, not true detective. Can see Camilla the Omen nanny for details. So a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. And that is 20 Facebook accounts burnt down now for exposing the truth, the proof, the evidence and the facts, freedom of speech and expression, freedom of choice, peaceful protest of innocence. And Andrew Lonely, who has written much about Prince Andrew and the Epstein files. I did share some of his YouTube videos. Bodies Buried on the Royal Estates is the title of his latest video. And there is mention in the Epstein files of another young girl who was murdered. By this time, it did involve Prince Andrew and Epstein, Frogmore Cottage. Surrey police are also investigating the murder of another young girl who was murdered in a satanic ritual. It also involves Prince Andrew and some very unsavoury characters. That's what Andrew Loney has shared. And again, there was mention of a Suzuki Jeep, trials bikes, pickup trucks, Royal Sandringham Estate, killing fields, human hunting pies. So Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plain clothes lover had my Facebook accounts burned down for exposing the truth. Again, Prince of Darkness, ET hybrid host, Red Dragons, their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. And there was talk also in the Epstein files of another 2 young girls who were forced into rough sex, murdered, buried on a golf course. And also claims that bodies of children and young girls are buried on the Epstein ranch in Texas. So no Red Car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. And as always, no Red Car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. No Breaking Bad, gun runner, drug dealer, woman beater, hoax bomb sender, disc post office. No serial fire starter here, no Blitz Limey, MPGP cop, ex-wife killer. No one's got boo honour and mob, so that is a big boo in Dis Norfolk, UK. And that gentleman always reminds me of Hank in Breaking Bad. Good scene where Hank gets a phone call in the supermarket car park. He's only got 1 minute to escape. The Salamanca twins are coming. And again, one big black axe, hatchet job, saw trap in Dis Norfolk, UK. Again, you can see Dis Skelton Road Assassins for details. One big hardcore in Dis Skelton Road. And there was one, again, Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob. And they certainly will pay to make you disappear. Really are some vans you will not want to disappear in the back of. 7 2s on that one, 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. 2 will smokers, certainly will smoke you, do anyone's dirty work. And again, 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses in Dis Norfolk, UK. There's certainly no Bark and Mad, Black Killer, Dog Wolf, no Wolf Man, Dog Man, Son of Sam, Sandringham serial killer here. And like Pink says, when you're surrounded by big weak gnolls, knobs, dickheads, hags, liars and evil clowns, I'll certainly disappear if they come for me. And the black one had mock on it. So never a bad thing to mock the opposition in Dis Norfolk, UK. Again, Dis Mason Council. White Lodge, the local mafia, it's the local mob. That one's got mafia on it. So, no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, and certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. That one's got 17 on it. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis, boys in blue. Simon Bailey Don't Cry, and his blonde toast plainclothes lover, not true detective. So a 4-year Facebook account and two 2-year Facebook accounts. Burnt down this week. I did open another one because I do have plenty of contacts on Facebook. But Facebook also burnt that one down. Why? For exposing the truth, the corrupt powers to be. Do not want you to know, do not want you to see. And Facebook is more local, the surrounding villages and Norfolk. And as always, one big assassin in this, riding around in a black Ford Focus. So you certainly can see Paul and Sarah, this waterfront inn. This greyhound, this Saracen's Head, everyone's drunk from that poison chalice. And that's the one with 7 2s on it. And no black wizard here in a Volvo estate. Again, I did used to have a good old grey Volvo estate, 960, 6'6" in the back with the seats down, all curtained out. Was my home on wheels, but no Sandringham serial killer, black wizard terrors. This shooter here, Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B. Again, this Skelton Road assassins. Again, that was the one that's got boo and 17 on it, so one big boo in this Norfolk, UK. And I didn't fancy becoming a Volvo Estate barbecue, cruise on my frame fixed tail. If you're asleep in the back of a Volvo 960 and a crew roll up on you, you're not going to get out of that car anytime soon. You're at such a big disadvantage. So Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. And Steve Wright Ipswich, 22 miles from here, riding round in a blue Mondeo, 5 girls murdered. May have been involved in the Ringland murders in Norwich, also 22 miles from here. And in Dis Norfolk, UK, really is a 22-year catch-22. Complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. And to put it all into context, again, they will pay to make you disappear, all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder. Certainly not mine. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. So like Pink says, when you're surrounded by bigwig gnolls, knobs, dickheads, hags, liars and evil clowns, I'll certainly disappear for they come for me. Norfolk Cubus, Coppers, that one's got 17 on it. And they're precision engineered, black box, serial killer, frame fix assassination. So they'll set you up as a Red Carmichael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Kissons, Brady Huntley, Fred West, Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B to get you done in, or boxed up, locked up, throw away the key. But all to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind, New Year's Day find. September blue murder, certainly not mine. And coming back to Steve Wright, to put it all into context, Steve Wright was just given another life sentence for the murder of Victoria Hall. 17-year-old girl who was murdered, found naked in a ditch, dating back to 1999. So a crime is a crime whenever it's committed, unless it's a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day find. September blue murder, certainly not mine. Again, that one's got 7 2s on it. 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob. And you certainly can see Dis Skelton Road assassins for details. That one's got mock on it, so never a bad thing to mock the opposition. And as always, you certainly can see my ex-wife, Shay Fraternal, Fareham Burston. Big Police Council, Doctor Who collaboration. Inspector Numbnuts Bunnan, Mr. Fix-It, Liar Liar Pants on Fire. So 2 blatant lies from a police inspector, far bigger than Plebgate, as always. No red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, Black Panther, serial killer here. No black wizard here in a Volvo state. So they will pay to make you disappear. And again, no Black Panther, serial killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Really don't think so. One big monster con. And that's Ricky there, Prince Harry lookalike.